Hey there, Gemini. It is Jamie. So I'm trying to wrap up these October readings, and I'm telling you, it has been a trial trying to get these done, but better late than never. So we've got a little bit of October left, so I wanted to make sure you guys had a reading for the rest of the month. So Gemini, just a reminder that these are general readings, and they won't resonate with all of you guys. But we'll pull the most prominent messages to see what needs to come out, what everybody needs to hear. Also, dollar a minute tarot readings. So if you're interested, my email address is below in the description box. So 10 for 10, 20 for 20, etc. There's a pricing below and my email address. So just send me an email and we'll get you something scheduled for a personal reading if you want a personal private reading. So if this resonates, great. Like, share, hit subscribe if you're new to my channel. If you are not new, welcome back, everybody. Thank you for your patience. You guys are absolutely amazing. So feel free to comment below. What I'm going to do tonight, I'm going to do a Celtic cross spread, and I'm going to use the Good Tarot for your reading tonight. I'm going to pull some romance angels, of course, but I wanted to start this reading with an oracle, with a couple of these oracle cards. So I came across this new deck of oracle cards that I think are very thought-provoking. I want you guys to look at the cards as I pull them. Think about how they make you feel, what thoughts it triggers when you look at the picture. They're very simple illustrations, but when Spirit is speaking to you, and Spirit does speak to you, you just have to realize that that's what's happening. Think about this. Whatever that first thought is that comes to mind, that's what you need to think about going forward for the rest of the month. So this is the Empathic Oracle. So I'll read a little blurb from the book after I pull the cards and tell you how I feel about them intuitively. So we're a pretty deck here, but we're going to pull a couple of these and see. And like it, comment, let me know if you don't like these, because if you don't like them, I won't use them again. Okay, so the first card out is crowd surfing. So, crowd surfing, for me, Gemini, you guys may be experiencing a lot of, and what I'm picking up here, and I don't know how to put it into words, what I'm hearing is crowded in your mind. So you're hearing a lot of noise. There's a lot of outside noise, whether it's feelings and emotions you're picking up from other people that's affecting your daily life. I feel like you guys are, some of you are struggling with letting other people affect you internally, affect your emotions and your feelings. So try to keep yourself in check is what I'm hearing from this card. Okay, so I want you to, I'll hold it back up for you guys, but I want to read from my little book here just real quick about crowd surfing, and you tell me what you think about it. And then I'm going to give you some questions to ask yourself going through the month too. Just some thought-provoking, thoughts and questions, okay? All right, so it is card number 30. I want you to look at the picture, think real hard about how does this make you feel and what does it make you think about? That's what we need to determine here. So, crowd surfing. The world is filled with the noise of thoughts and the emotions of those who gather. And like quicksand, it soon suffocates my experience. Experiencing the energy of being with one person can be very challenging in and of itself for you. Being around several people may manifest a myriad of energies that become even more overwhelming. Parties, concerts, malls, and other highly populated areas are often avoided by the empaths for fear of losing oneself in the energy of the crowd. Your system overloads quickly, causing you to experience anxiety or panic and zapping any possibility of normal fun. Energetic focus becomes the tool to navigate those overwhelming situations. Sticking to the task at hand while shopping can keep your, sorry guys, my finger got stuck, can keep your intended focus, therefore easing the intrusion of outside energy. So think about these questions. Do I feel safe to venture out into the world and experience all that it has to offer, free from absorbing all the divergent energies of a crowd? Are outside energies and my experience of them coloring my view of this situation? Would I benefit from grounding and focusing my energy so I can navigate this in the highest possible way? I was right on it with that one, Geminis. Okay, let's pull one more. One more for the month of October. This one's sticking out like a sore thumb. Earth. So with Earth, again, I feel like you really need to stay grounded. You need to focus on what's going to be fruitful for you, what's going to benefit you, what can you grow from, what can you learn from. With Earth, you need to remain grounded. Associated with this crowd surfing card, don't let the outside hustle bustle of the world really affect how you feel and how you're feeling and how you're manifesting. Okay? So, Earth is card number 11. Card number 11. Earth. Okay. So, just think about this card and I'll read a little for you. Of the earth, my body is formed each day, and by the energies of my experience shall seek her out. A precious moment to you is the remembering with every cell that our body is made up of the energy of the earth. With this knowledge, we practice the remembrance of grounding. Every stone, every plant, every tree, and all the creatures that walk and swim, each has gifted their energies and elements into creating our body. Just as a tree sends roots down into the earth, mingling with all of the stones beings in the fertile soil, there is an anchoring to the earth. There is strength in the ability to pass through, as all the energetic experience of our bodies to the ground. Just like a lightning rod is grounded to the earth to render an explosive charge, so are we grounded to disperse the emotional turmoil of life as it enters our system. So, questions. Am I remembering that I am of the earth and that I reside in an energetic container? Am I coming from a place of honoring that experience of the physical self and making choices accordingly? So, those are your two oracle cards to begin the reading. So, I'm going to move on to the tarot. And again, if this doesn't resonate with you, do check your moon rising or your Venus sign. And that could give you a more well-rounded reading. I feel strongly that if you're drawn to watch this by the title, by the thumbnail, by the date, whatever it is, there's a message in here for you, okay? Gemini, let's see what we got for you. And again, I'm using the Good Tarot. This is one of my newer decks, and it's like super sized, so it's hard to shuffle, but they are so pretty. So we're going to do a Celtic cross spread. Now, Gemini, I feel like a lot of you are going through quite a bit right now. Emotional, I'm feeling really confused. You're in a confused state. I feel like I have to try to figure things out when I'm concentrating on your energy. So there's something that you guys are trying to decide on, and I feel like it's a very major decision for some of you. And for some of you, I feel like it's regarding children. I don't know why I'm picking up children as I'm shuffling here, but yeah, children. So these fell out, but I didn't ask Spirit. So Spirit, please allow me to use these cards for the divination messages for our Geminis for the month of October. Current situation, strength. So, with this coming out, again, what I was picking up on is the fact that you guys need to make a decision, or you're contemplation, okay? You're also afraid. There's fear here in this strength card. I feel that you're trying to muster up courage to make a move. To make a move away or to make a move into a situation. Let's see what's crossing this for our Geminis. What is crossing this? Nine of Fire. So you're afraid, okay, if you stick your neck out, you're going to get your head bit off. This is for the Nine of Fire, the Nine of Wands for me is like repetitive nature. It's like you're looking out for a different outcome by exhibiting the same behavior with this Nine of Wands. That's what's crossing this. I feel like a lot of you are having issues with the courage to think outside the box or step outside of your comfort zone in this connection with this person. Yeah, it could be because you feel like you keep, you're repetitively getting beat up, so to speak, emotionally beat up, over and over and over again, spread too thin, got too many wands, too many challenges out there for you, trying to take on a whole lot. Can't really pick one battle. I feel like you guys feel overwhelmed as well. And again, something about your nature, something about your energy lately has been, like I said, repetitive behavior, I feel, in this connection, it's causing the same outcome, and you guys are wanting to change that, but you have a fear of making that change or making that transition. Now, what I have in the immediate past here is the Six of Pentacles. So you have been working on becoming more balanced. I also feel like for a lot of you with the Six of Pentacles, you could have had I feel like you're facing a lot of challenges. Financially, I'm picking up some financial challenges. Like I said, you're looking out for a different outcome, but you're having a hard time kicking the habit of the repetitive behavior in a situation. Like I said, it could be financial that I'm picking up here instead of relationship, but you're trying to become more balanced and seeking out a way to do so. However, fearful of making that change, the foundation of this reading, change, transformation. Okay, so this reading is, yes, like I've been saying, all about change, all about making a transition, transforming into something else, something that's going to get you out of this repetitive cycle that will bring you into a more balanced situation. With your person, I feel that for some of you, I don't know if you're connected to one person, so to speak. I think you're seeking relationship, or you have a person in mind, but you're afraid to get into it because you know it's going to end up the same way as the past one, or the past one, or the past one. So that could be something that you need to change. For one, the courage to change your outlook on relationships for some of you. Now, for those of you that are already connected and this resonates, there's some kind of change that needs to happen in order to become more balanced, to cease this repetitive, whatever cycle you're in. It's like a repetitive cycle over and over and over is what I'm picking up with this. Queen of Water in your crowning thoughts. So connected, to a person or seeking out a person, an individual that you're interested in. You do have love for this person. That I'm also picking up is a fear that you have. Falling in love with someone is a fear, and these feelings may have kicked in. You know they're there, you're aware of them, but you're fearful of moving forward because, I've been fine by myself, I've been well balanced by myself, I've been doing okay by myself. Do I really want to do this over and over again? And that's the way you're thinking about it. I think a lot of you, and again, the energies can flip-flop, so if I'm talking about you, Gemini, and it's really the other person, you resonate more with the other person, then that's okay too. These are general readings. The Page of Fire is in the immediate future position. So you guys could be receiving a communication or communicating with someone else. But I feel with the Page of Fire that this could be either taking on a challenge, because we do have strength here, in this connection, or challenging yourself to connect with this person. Okay? I feel like for a lot of you, like I said, you're seeking out, this could be someone new. What you need to know is the Five of Air. So with the Five of Swords, there's a lot of things from your past that you need to leave in the past. Free yourself is what I'm picking up from this energy here. Don't discount yourself. Don't deceive yourself into thinking that this is going to be the same old. It's, if I love this person, I'm going to end up hurt. Or if I love this person, I'm going to end up leaving them behind, or they're going to leave me behind. You can't go into it thinking like that. So for me, this Five of Air is allowing the past to fly away, to free yourself from that. Okay, externally what we have coming in is the Star. So if you're questioning timing, the universe is stepping in and saying, it is time for you, Gemini, to be happy, okay? Don't fear the challenge. Don't fear the repetitive cycle. It's time for a change. And this is going to be a very emotionally fulfilling change for you, Gemini. So this person, you know, you could have been brought this person, gifted this person by the universe. Say, you know what, Gemini? You have been through a lot. Now, hopes and fears. We have the King of Air. With the King of Air, okay. So, you're hoping, you're thinking about this logically, you know. You're making very sound decisions. You're working toward that. What you're fearful of, though, is, are you jumping the gun? Is this going to be the same old thing? You know, how am I going to handle this if it's the same old thing? You're being too cautious of making good decisions here. With this King of Swords, for me, I feel like you're not you're cutting it off. You're cutting off the opportunity before it actually, it even comes to fruition. You know what I'm saying? For some of you. For others of you, I feel like this is just, you know, hoping you're making good decisions and fearing making the wrong decisions with this King of Swords. So what is the outcome here for this connection? The Four of Pentacles. Okay, so again, I feel like a lot of you were comfortable independently. You're well balanced independently. Fighting to gain the courage to move forward in this relationship. So this person may have or will be extending an offer or communication, maybe ask you out on a date, maybe second, third date, whatever this is. But as an outcome, I see that you're withdrawing again. This person could be really good for you, okay? But again, I feel like you're letting the past haunt you a little bit here. Transformation needs to happen. The foundation of this reading being transformation. You need to allow change to come in. The universe is bringing this change in for you. And this is going to be very emotionally fulfilling if you give it the opportunity. I think with this King of Air and this Four of Pentacles, you're kind of closing yourself off. Like I said, you're cutting it off before it even comes to fruition here. So let's pull some clarifiers. Nine of Pentacles. Like I said, I feel like you're really comfortable being independent, flying solo. You feel comfortable in your own skin. You're very successful. You're okay with money. Everything's good for you by yourself. And you're thinking, why fix it if it's not broke? And I do understand that. But the universe is bringing you in this person for a reason, Gemini. And it may seem awfully challenging right now. The Queen of Swords. See, you've already cut it off before it can even start, really. Very, very hesitant. Again, struggling with the courage to pull yourself from this cycle. You've manifested this, though, Gemini. So you're manifesting this to come in, and then when it comes, divine timing, divinely, it comes to you, you get scared and you back off. Now, this person, like I said, it was destined, is what I'm picking up here. You were destined to meet this person. They're meant to be in your life for a reason. But I feel like you're not giving an opportunity. Love. This could be a very loving situation here if you allow it to be. But I do see you withholding emotion and withdrawing from what could be a very positive connection here, Gemini. Let's get a clarifier for this Page of Fire. I'm going to clarify with the Radiant Rider-Waite real quick. Okay, we clarified the Page of Fire with the Magician. So you've both been manifesting this, and you've come together now. You've met. You're connected to this person, and you both know the tools are there. Six of Cups. This is a past life person. Like I said, this was destined. You were meant to cross paths with this person. We're talking maybe soulmate here. You knew them in a past life. But the problem is you're trying to maintain too much control of the situation. And sometimes situations can't really be controlled by you. Sometimes they're controlled by the universe, spirit, outside sources, your, spirituality here. Yeah, you're blocking that with the Seven of Wands. Let's clarify this star here. What's this star? Five of Wands. Yeah, instead of moving forward and taking this for what it is, you're letting a lot of things, a lot of other things, a lot of other thoughts, inner conflict affect your decision to move forward in this connection. Yeah, it's keeping you from love here. I have the Lovers. I have your card here in the Page of Pentacles. So I feel like they're offering something solid and you're hesitant to accept it. Is what's going on here, going through the month of, and I see that you're declining their offer as of right now, Gemini. So let's pull an oracle card here from the Romance Angels. Make the effort. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Like I said, this was brought to you by a higher power here. This person, you were meant to meet them. They were meant to cross your path. This was a destined meeting. You deserve love. You are lovable. That is the most important card in this deck. A lot of us forget that because of our past and because of fear of moving forward. I can't do this again. I'm just going to get hurt again. Love is possible, Gemini. We just have to give it an opportunity. Okay? All right. Well, that's what I have here, October. Like, share, hit subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time.